Alright, buddy, welcome back. Dark Spirits coming back to you this week with a long-term review of the Woodinville. So, I remember last week when I was talking about this, when I first cracked it open, I was kind of like, okay, I was with it at first. What I can tell you is that this is another one that kind of changed over time. I noticed that maybe when it was about a third of the way full, I started getting a lot of this like popcorn taste, which is different. Immediately, I give points to that because this is not tasting like everything else. Kind of like a Cracker Jack type of deal. Popcorn with like a little bit of the caramel. But overall, I mean, I thought it was pretty good. And then as I got to like the last third, I thought that it kind of settled down a little bit, where it was just kind of like still popcorn, but just not as like candy popcorn, more just like nice popcorn with like light bourbon flavors, I guess is the best way to describe it. So let's see what I recommend. I think that it's good, not great, but I think that for the price that it's at, which is usually like around maybe 32 to 35, I think that it's very good and very competitive in that price. The thing that surprised me about this is that it's a relatively younger whiskey, but it still had a lot of character. So I'd be really interested in trying this either older, and from what I understand, the barrels that they have now should be a little bit older than the one in here. I think that with a little bit of age, it'll get a lot better. Or I would like to try this at like a cask strength, because I think that cask strength would kind of like bring out a lot of that like Cracker Jack kind of taste that I was getting. So who would I recommend this for? I think it's very good for like a newbie, because coming in at like 90 proof, it's something that you can have during the week. It's not gonna make you go crazy. You can put it on ice, and even after diluted, it's still gonna have, I think, some character to it. So I probably recommend this for the newbies or people who are like trying to get into more craft type of stuff. But would I buy it again? I would say probably not this bottle, but probably either an older one or a barrel proof one. I think if you haven't tried it before, I think it's worth a shot, because at around, between $30 to $35, you really can't lose. And it's something unique. As you guys know, I give a lot of points to things that are like different. There's so much stuff that's just like this or tastes like this. This is its own thing that I found. It has its own kind of unique profile. So I think that is worth a pickup for the first time. You're not risking much. If you hate it, which you probably won't, you're not really out of much. But for me, I'm kind of going to go to the next level on this, which is going to be like the cask strength or the barrel strength. So that's what I got for this week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.